Selin strips a man of the puck. Drops it off for D'Amato. D'Amato on for Hoffman. He scores!
Here's a break the other way for D'Amato. Webb checked him and they score.
3-on-2. Drop pass, Drysdale. Far side. Around the net. Wraparound attempted. Scores! Finds a way underneath Andrew McLean. Brendan Selin.
Swankler. Lockhart. Down low. Cohen. Lockhart scores! Lockhart elevated it in a hurry.
Left wing side, here comes on a 3-on-2, given on in front. Brotny picked away by Campbell. And Swankler trying to take this away, gets it from Brewer. Here's Swankler moving in, deflected to the goal, and Sproul puts it in!
I'm joined by Erie Otters head coach Chris Hartsburg. We've seen the Otters produce a lot of big names in recent years. What makes this year's crop of talent so exciting?
What I like about our group here is we're consistent all the way through our lineup. I think we have a lot of guys that fill the role of what we want to be as a team and how we want to play the game. And, I think importantly is our older guys that really understand our identity and our culture and are prepared to make sure that's bought into right away.
Awesome. Well, maybe we can just walk through the depth of this team. We'll start offensively. What makes this group so strong?
It's our depth. I mean, I really think we're going to end up with three really good forward lines that are going to be able to contribute, and a younger fourth line that, at times is going to be able to give us some energy and spark our team. But I think our depth up front is something that I'm really excited about.
Do you want to walk us through some of those big names to look out for?
Yeah, I mean, obviously as of right now, we have 4 20-year-old forwards, and obviously we're going to carry 3. So, it's going to be an important role for whatever 3 we end up with D'Amato, Selin, Hoffman, and Sproul are 4 players that can play in the league and be productive players in the league. And then, a guy like Noah Snore had a tremendous summer, or more than a summer to get better and really step into his 19-year-old year. And Elias Cohen, again, is another guy that we're expecting big things out of as a 19-year-old. And then, you step into our 18-year-old group led by Connor Lockhart, Vancouver Canuck draft pick, who we think's ready to take a big step, and same with Colby Saganuk, a player that is not played in the league yet, but certainly is going to bring the ability to make plays and create offense. And from there, it's you guys that have had a little bit of role in the league, and Brett Brissett, who we really feel is ready to take a big step. And then our younger guys, whether it be, Kerry Trance, who we're really excited about, and we think he's got a tremendous future and think he's going to be able to give us important minutes right away. Caleb Smith, another younger player from Buffalo, who's going to be a little bit of a throwback player where he plays a hard, gritty game, but has a skill set to match that. And, and then you're looking at Cameron Lowe, a big centerman, 17-year-old that's going to be able to at some point fill an important check-in role for us and be a hard guy to play against night in, night out. And, Teo Artichuk, again, is another 16-year-old that's going to help us, and Lucas Ross, a 17-year-old that can score and make plays and be creative offensively. And with our forward group, we can skate, and that's an important part of our team and how we play.
Awesome. Well, we'll switch gears and we'll kind of do the same, looking at the blue line and between the pipes.
Yeah. Our back end is an interesting group. I mean, we really only have 2 players in our group that played consistent minutes. You could add Christian Kyrou into that. And Christian, he was a spotty player as a 16-year-old, but again, 3 guys that have played in the league. But, I think the one thing our group has is tremendous size. I think Evan Morton, Ryan Thompson, Artem Kulikov, Owen Johnston, Spencer Sova, Nathan Sauter are bigger body guys that, are strong and can skate. And, certainly, in the puck moving department, and guys that can really move pucks and skate well. I mean, we feel like we have a group that does all that stuff. And then, the one thing for us we're really excited about is getting Spencer Sova into some game action. I mean, he's a young man that has a tremendous future, and, we hope falls in line with, the impact Jamie Drysdale had here as a 17-year-old. And we certainly feel he's able to do that for us.
Lots of older guys to start off with. So definitely an expectation for a lot of leadership there. And, it's kind of a unique year where we have the 04s and the 05s both making their debut, kind of making that OHL transition. And this, I mean, you've only really recently got a good look at how these guys play. So what's really impressed you?
I think the one thing that they've done is they've done a tremendous job with their time off. They took that year and a half and got bigger and stronger. And, I think that's kind of what everyone hopes out of, their players utilizing that time properly. And I thought our kids did a really good job with that. And the elements they bring is, obviously they haven't played in the league, and they're excited to finally get their first games in and be a part of our organization and be an Erie Otter and know what that's all about. With our 04 group, obviously Sova and Lalonde, between the pipes, and Spencer being a guy that we're going to rely on the back end, but Nolan, a guy we expect to push for some net time here, and Lucas Ross and Cameron Lowe, again, those 04s are ready to take steps. And then our 05 group, obviously newer, but we have three guys that are going to be a part of our group, and obviously Kerry Trance is going to be the big one for us. He's a kid that I really truly believe has a chance to be a special player in this league and when he moves on from here. So, they're young, obviously, and they're in 2 years of age group that haven't played a game in the league is kind of strange. But, I think at the end of the day, it puts them, together in the same grouping where they can lean on each other when things get harder and kind of, be there for each other and support each other. And that's one thing we've seen so far.
Excellent, Chris. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the very in-depth look at what's to come. Can't wait to see you guys on the ice.
No, thanks, Sarah.